welcome back to Say What Reacts. I am back again with a new reactor. Woo, woo, woo! Carlos, this is Carlos.
Hi, I'm Carlos.
Hi, yes, he's Carlos.
I am.
You guys, obviously he's new. And by the way, I apologize. I know I look pale AF. I am actually very under the weather. I'm super sick right now. But I wanted to film reactions with Carlos, and he's free today. So I'm just sucking it up, Buttercup, and I'm going to do this thing because any chance to show somebody EXO, I love. So let's do it. Okay, so what do you know of EXO?
They're a boy band from Korea.
Okay. Do you know anything else about EXO?
No, I don't know anything about EXO.
Okay. Okay, cool. Good stuff.
Are you excited?
Yes,
I can tell.
actually,
I can tell.
am.
I'm excited. I'm excited you're excited.
Yay. Okay. So I want to kind of give you a little bit of like an overview of like who they are and like
Roll
what's
call,
going
right?
on.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So the band originated, they debuted?
Ooh.
They debuted?
That word's French.
They debuted in 2000 and I think 11 technically, but they officially, I think they were formed in 2011 technically, but they first release was in 2012.
Okay.
And it was a 12-member band. So it's, this is the 12 that you see. Bottom left is Lay. Up from there is Chen. Straight up is Luhan. To the right is Dio. Down is Chenyol. Up is Chris. To the right is Tao. Straight down is Kai. Slightly to the left is Suho. To the right is Xiumin. Up diagonally is Baekhyun.
Okay.
And down to the right is Sehun.
Gotcha.
That's the original 12.
I got you.
Okay. The whole concept of EXO is because there's like a whole like storyline.
For sure. There's a lore.
Yeah.
They're legends.
Well, they are.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll learn.
I'm learning.
Okay, so the whole concept behind this band, the person who created the whole concept is he wanted kind of like a supergroup.
Yeah.
So he created a band of 12 people that has two subunits, EXO-K, which records in Korean, and EXO-M, which records in Mandarin.
Gotcha.
So 4 of the 6 EXO-M members are actually Chinese.
Gotcha.
The other 2 were Korean, and they just sung in Chinese as well.
Gotcha.
So it has the 2 subunits, and then they of course come together and perform as all 12 as well. But they also perform just individually as the 6 or the 6. So that was the whole concept. In addition to that, the concept is the reason why their name is EXO is kind of like exoskeleton type of thing. It's pronounced as EXO.
Yeah, I thought that. But none of them have mech suits on.
No. That was just for pronunciation's sake. So it's because they come from exoplanet. They are aliens from exoplanet. Okay. And they each have a superpower.
Ooh, what are they?
So, and that's why the first video I want to introduce you to is Mama. Okay, so I know it's technically, guys, I know it's not their very first video. There's 2 videos that were pre-releases before this official big release, but this was their big main release. Okay. They had a bunch of teasers that led up to the release of this video. And it was both EXO-K and EXO-M were released like kind of simultaneously.
I got you.
And we're actually going to watch both EXO-K and EXO-M because since they all have individual powers, you'll see the EXO-K powers featured in their video and the EXO-M's powers featured in their video. So the video, all the songs going to be the same except for it's sung in a different language. The video concept is the same except you'll just see the different powers featured.
I got you. I'm
trying to think of what else I'm missing. The beginning of the video tells the origin story of like them and what happened. Okay. It might be a little hard to follow, so I'm just gonna do an overview real quick. Basically, the Red Force is trying to they're like the evil that's like trying to take over, and they're stopping Red Force. Red Force has now come to Earth.
Is that from their planet too?
Yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
Red Force has come to Earth, and they're here to help us
through song and dance.
Yes.
Right on.
Through spreading love.
That's awesome.
Through song and dance. Cool. Kind of ish. No, but they actually like fight the Red Force too.
Do they turn into a super being? Can they all form into one big super EXO?
They're not a transformer.
Okay, I'm just, they're aliens.
I mean, you never know. Exactly.
You got to be sure.
These are good questions. It's talking about how there's like the tree of life, and then the tree of life was like cut in half and divided into 2. So it's like they're one and the same, but they're like on separate
polarities.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one's the roots and one's the leaves.
Yeah, it's
type.
like the 6 and the 6.
Gotcha,
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of the concept of EXO Mama. So let's go ahead and dive into the Mama music video. So like I said, this was their very, very first release, their big debut.
Do they have like a Sentai call sign? That
not really.
No, not that established yet.
Not
okay.
well. I mean, not really.
Okay.
And my dog's walking around every video.
Yeah.
They know this. Every video, my dog will walk around.
Fitzgerald wants to be part of the band, tap dancing.
Fritzy, man.
You'll get
what
there.
Are you doing?
Quick question. The guy that puts them together, was he a former K-pop idol himself, or was he a producer?
That's actually a question for you guys. I believe he was way back in the day.
Right.
He's the owner of SM Entertainment.
Got you.
And I believe he was the one who created the whole concept and everything as well.
On.
And I believe he was originally way back in the day like an idol
he was the
as well
original.
himself. I think so.
Cool.
Like the owner of YG, I think was an idol. The owner of SM, and I think the owner of JYP. I think all three of them were idols at one point.
Right. So now they're using their powers to form super groups.
Yes, exactly. Awesome. But yeah, so they don't really necessarily have like you won't see, you'll see nods to their powers in different videos.
Right.
But they don't have like a I call this. Like, no, not really. Now they do every now and then they do, like when they're introed on stage for their lives. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, and he'll eventually watch that as well. So yeah, let's start out with this video, and I think maybe the next video can be like an intro to their superpowers.
Okay,
so you can,
right on. I'm along for the ride, for sure.
Okay, so let's minimize this, and
I forgot all their names. No, that's a fault of mine.
Trust me, you will.
I will remember.
No. Like you will forget them until you see enough of them, and then you'll eventually remember.
For sure. I'm sure when I get touched by their power, for sure.
Yeah, there's 12. It's gonna happen. Okay, let me turn this up a little bit. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Anytime you want to pause, just hit the space bar if you need to ask me a question or anything like that, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
When the skies and the grounds were one, the legends, through their 12 forces, nurtured the tree of life. And I, Red Force, created the evil which coveted the heart of tree of life, and the heart slowly grew dry.
Man, these are really well made.
To attend and embrace the heart of tree of life, the legends hereby divide the tree in half and hide each side. Hence, time is overturned and space turns askew. The 12 forces divide into two and create two suns that look alike, into two worlds that seem alike. The legends travel apart. The legends shall now see the same sky, but shall stand on different grounds. Shall stand on the same ground, but shall see different skies. The day the grounds beget a single fire before one sky. In two worlds that seem alike, the legends will greet each other. The day the red forces purify and the 12 forces reunite into one perfect root. A new world shall open up.
Okay, so before we even get into the video.
That was a cool intro. It was a really cool intro. Who did the voice? Magneto?
I don't know who did the voice.
Sounded very epic. I'm invested.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm excited for you to see
this red force, what are they called? The bad guys?
Red Force.
The red
the
force.
Evil, yeah.
They're not manifested or represented by anybody. It's just a force that's out there.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of reference to red in some of their music videos, and like there's like this presence that's there.
I got you.
Yeah, but
so it's as much of an internal battle for these boys as much as an external battle. So there's not like entities that will physically. You're
even like making me think more about this. These are really good questions. I love it. Fritzy, lay down. Fritzy, lay down.
I mean, I'm really into this stuff, man. Like growing up, the mythology and the lore and stuff, man. This is like, I'm really surprised. This is really well put together.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it very much.
Okay, good.
For sure.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I really want you to. I'm gonna pull up real quick. Actually, hold on.
All right.
Because I really want you to read the lyrics to this, so you know what they're talking about and why this is kind of, for me, as like as important as it is.
I'm really excited to hear like what this is. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
and like
the type
all of their sound is like completely different. Okay, so do we see it here on the left side?
Yeah.
Okay, so careless, careless, shoot, anonymous, anonymous, heartless, mindless, no one who care about me. And it says, it feels like I'm turning away as I have lost it. Heartless, mindless, no one to care about me. I have to hold it in, though I shut my eyes. Your Majesty, now answer me. Why people have changed? Has there even been a beautiful time before? They forgot how to love and they lost their heart to care. They're busy living with their backs turned. The mask of anonymity. Fritzy, please lay down. The mask of anonymity hides. Did I even say that? Hides the jealous eye filled with murderous intent. Though they see the end, they're still hungry. Now are you satisfied? Why won't we look at each other in the eye anymore? Why won't we communicate? Why won't we love? We shed tears at the painful reality once again. Please say that we could change things if we want. Tell me, Your Majesty, Your Majesty. At some point, we have voluntarily trapped ourselves in a smart prison. We base our personalities from a digital world made of zeros and ones. There's no life, emotion, or warmth, but just garbage language, a desolately rolling meadow. Loneliness adds as the days go by. We have to be humans because we get scars. We meet, hold hands, feel, laugh, and cry together. We resemble one another and we connect. But if you want to turn it back, why won't we look each other in the eye anymore? Why won't we? Yeah, so it's basically just talking about, you know, like, tell me, Your Majesty, why did you send me here? Right. Can we even do this?
Right.
You know,
do we even have the power to change things the ways that they are now?
Right, exactly. So that's the lyrics of the video.
I got you.
So, yeah, okay.
Very cool.
Let's get back to the video. All right, so let's do this. And those are their symbols of the power.
Like their glyphs or whatever?
Yeah,
That's cool.
like their symbols.
The production value on this is incredible.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he's Kai and he's teleportation.
I got you.
That's Chanyeol.
He's a
fire.
walker.
He's fire. Now this has a more rock sound to it, as you can hear.
I feel like it's done like very, very well. Like in terms of like, what can we do of idol rock?
Yeah.
Like what represents rock? Because they have kind of like a Queen feel in the beginning with the chants, and you got like this Jimmy Page almost Godzilla Puff Daddy soundtrack, which is awesome.
So he's light. He controls light. He's wind. He's water. Strength. Like earth strength.
Right. This is all of them now.
Yeah.
All of them are on now.
Now they'll show flashes of the other members in a second.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's a lot. It's a lot to cover.
Yeah. So that was another member.
Right.
Tao. And this is another member, Chris, on EXO-M. So he splashes water at. Oh, that was another member, Luhan. He splashes it and it's the other member, and he wipes it off. And then he shoots the light in the mirror, and then that's another member on the other side of the mirror.
Right.
So I think part of this was also when they were put on planet, they were put in different places, and the one guy's teleporting to they're trying to find each other.
Yeah. And there's a lot of like duality in this. It's like they started to kind of like reluctant, and now they found the inner strength of what they have, and maybe it's between each other. You know what I mean? Like whatever is holding them back, they find it, and they find the strength of the other members. I feel like, but this is like really good.
A lot of people say that their powers like one matches another.
For sure. It is that duality for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, kind of goes with the whole in the beginning when they're like, they will like stay on the same grounds but see different suns. So it's like they're one and the same but different at the same time. Yeah. So that was EXO-K, and that was all the EXO-K members' powers. So we'll watch EXO-M. You'll see slight differences, and you'll see what their powers are.
Right. So this is gonna be the same song in Mandarin.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the sky
So we'll skip the intro because that is exactly the same.
Right.
So let's skip that.
The voiceover work is superb. If anybody knows who that is, that'd be awesome. Let me know.
Yeah, I don't know who that is at all. Okay. Get rid of that, and let's do this.
The unicorn power. I want to know what power that is.
I'll go through all the powers. Well, actually, you'll be able to see them too. So his power, Luhan, is telekinesis, so that's why he can move
He's
stuff.
like, I got you.
Tao's power is time freezing. His power is lightning. That's Chen. Like thunder, lightning.
Right. Represented by a scorpion, which is pretty cool.
His power is flight. He actually does martial arts.
That's cool.
That's why he does a lot of like
Acrobatics and stuff.
Yeah.
I like the contrast of this video because like the Korean version or the K version was more of like they've established they come from their planet to ours. Like this one, it's like they're preparing themselves. Like they're like in a ship or traveling versus the other guys is like we're scouting party. We're here already.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. He has frost or ice. So just like in K, this is a combo of both of them. So he's the unicorn. He's a healer.
I got you.
You see the two different.
I liked that version better.
Really?
Yeah. Not to take away from the first one, but I like, because like in the first one, ideally, he's just getting exposed to them.
Yeah.
And the music was the first thing. Like I said, it was a very like iconic sound. Like I'm a huge like music nerd, but I'm also like a film nerd too.
Yeah.
And like while the first one really focused on kind of like real iconic sounds, being like the kind of chants that are synonymous with like, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody and Queen, and then like this hard guitar and with slight hip hop and more of a lighter and hard feel on top of it. But in the second one, I picked up on more of like in their dance poses of like kind of homages, like they do a couple Michael Jackson poses.
Oh, yes.
Watch for the lights. But what I really like, because it's like
you'll see like a lot of Michael Jackson references,
and like
they're
with this
very
one,
influenced
for the Mandarin aspect, and it's like it shows more of like the martial arts kind of kung fu aspect, but also it kind of picked up to me as well too of that like Bruce Lee's big philosophy was a lot of duality, you know, being strong and fast. Yeah. But they do like a little cha-cha step, which a lot of people don't know that Bruce Lee was a cha-cha champion in Hong Kong growing up. Yeah, and that's also like another thing that it's kind of picked up on as well too, that it's like, you know, martial arts and music and dancing, there is a duality of hard and soft, and picking up on those things. I don't know if those were intentional, but I picked up on those things and I thought that was super
I've
cool.
never picked up on it, so it's really cool to hear. Like, see, he gets deep with stuff, which I love.
I go off on
you know,
tangents.
you guys know me. Like, I love to dive in and be like, and try to see what's going on and why they might everything, because they have such a like huge concept to them.
For sure.
Everything they do has a reason behind it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And just as a side note real quick, none of their MVs are in order.
Right,
Obviously, this is the first.
Yeah.
So as an MV comes out, you have to figure out where that fits into the timeline of the story that's happening.
Because that's how life is. You know, it just happens. Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, whenever MV comes out, like all the fans are like,
I gotta see this.
We have to figure out like
next?
what's going on. Like, okay, what did that mean? It's you become detectives.
For sure.
It's awesome though. It's, you know, it's not just a music video.
No, definitely the layers to this, man. And then like the for this one for the EXO-M, it's like it's definitely more like cinematic. In terms of like a lot of the elements that they use of not showing too much, but showing, it feels like you're seeing more in this one, but you're really not. You're seeing just enough, and it leaves enough mystery to where it's just like, what are these boys cooking up?
Yeah. I see, and I like the like what you're saying. Sorry guys, I'm sick. I like what you were saying about how the first one seemed more like they were just kind of like they just got in there and they were kind of finding each other. This one seems more like,
we're on the way.
We're practicing our powers. We're prepping.
Yeah.
So
we're on the way to back you guys up.
And
that's the feel that I got from it, because I kind of feel like, and then also kind of like that the angst of the first video of like, it really hits home on what they perceive of where they are now versus what they're fighting for. They're kind of like, oh man, you know, are we the right ones for this? Do we have the power? Like I don't have it individually, but you know, us with our brothers come together. We can find it. While with this, it's like you can tell that they were just like, they're the harder, they're the force. They want to get in. There's not much doubt in their own talents and their own skills that they just want to go out there and do it. Let the other guys worry about it.
Well, and it's funny that you said, you know, I can't do it on my own, but if we come together, we can do it. Their like kind of chant, their slogan
their mantra
is we are one.
Right, for sure. So
that's their thing is we are one.
And it's not like oversold. Like
and you notice that without even knowing
for sure.
And
it's not even like a cheesy thing that they're doing it in such a way that it invokes it in like you as a person. Like watching it, you're just like, I'm invested in what these guys are about because I feel like they're doing something that's worthwhile that I want to be connected of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like, and the thing I love about it is that like, I mean, there's a lot of groups out there, and different groups have different concepts. I've just never seen anything this in depth before.
For sure, and I feel like what they're branching, obviously, by doing, you know, being bilingual, trilingual, if you want to count the other, you know, phrases that they use and stuff like that, but definitely taking things that are known in just a genre, not necessarily just in Asian idols, but pop music in general, and they're just trying to like bridge it all together. Versus like we're not just this, or we're not just paying homage and trying these out. We're actually like pulling all the stops and getting all the power from everywhere, which is pretty cool.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
I'm
super into it. I mean, you know, I'm all into the myth and the lore and the martial arts.
That's
and the
why
music.
I was like, so every year we have everybody over for like New Year's, and we were talking, and was talking about my YouTube channel. He's like, how's that going? I was like, it's going pretty good. I think, you know, I'm excited. I'm having fun. And I was like, do you want to react? And he's like, I'd love to. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I was like, all right, let's do it. And I'm like, I was super excited. I was telling my boyfriend because I know that he does like analyze stuff, and he pays attention to things that not a lot of people pay attention to, and like he reads into it. So I was like super excited to get him here reacting because I hope
I don't bore you with all my...
No, they love this shit too. All right, so we're gonna end this video because it's a long one, guys. That's okay though, because you know me, I'm a talker. So we're gonna end this video, and I think I'm gonna show him maybe like the video on their superpowers next, just so he can get more info on that. And then kind of maybe go into a couple other MVs and stuff. So, all right, so we are going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing. If there's anything that you can think of that maybe I need to show him first, or because we're going to record several videos tonight, if there's stuff that you think I should go in a certain order, or if I know the MVs are not in a proper order. If you know which order they might kind of be in, we should go in that order instead. Please comment down below. That would be helpful. That would be amazing. And that's it. That's it for tonight. And stay tuned for the next video from Say What Reacts, and we will see you later. Bye.